Man, that was ever had. Felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Probably the Gaga ghosts that live in the area.
Oh, give it a rest, Joe. Ghosts aren't real. Just a bunch of old stories to scare little kids and big man babies like you. We're in the Pokémon world, not a Halloween special, so that means they aren't ghosts, but ghost type.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Tell that to the dark figure that flew out of nowhere last week in the Diglett's cave. Scared me half to death with its little song and dance routine. Barry saw it, right, Barry?
Joe, I told you already, I saw nothing. I'm pretty sure it was just a poliwag or maybe one of its evolutions that just happened to wander into the cave. Definitely wasn't a ghost. And Trump, don't act so tough. You screamed when you thought that wild Zubat was going for your wig.
It isn't a wig, it is my really real, really great, original, tremendously tremendous hair. Thank you very much. And that Zubat was out for blood, literally larger than a Crobat, I swear. I was just, strategically retreating, you know, making sure my team stayed strong.
A strategic retreat? Please, Fatso. You ran faster than a rapid dash in heat. We both saw you. If that's strategy, I'm a Drowsy's uncle. Literally the fastest I think I ever saw you run, well, at least second fastest. The fastest was you rushing back to the buffet line in the SS, and ha.
All right. Settle down, both of you. Joe, you've got to let go of this ghost obsession. We've been here in this world easily for at least 2 months odd, and not once have we encountered an actual non-Pokemon ghost.
But Barry doesn't mean they're not out there. This is Lavender Town territory that we will be strolling into. Creepiest place in the Kanto region by miles. The stories are true, Barry. I can feel it. We've been getting watched ever since we left Rock Tunnel yesterday.
Oh, sure, Joe's 6th sense, right? Ridiculous. Honestly, old Sleepy. What's next? You gonna say the underground paths are haunted too? Come on, and wise up already.
Hey, don't joke about that. I read somewhere that them paths are a breeding site for the spirits, and that passers-by can be possessed by even the local ghastly in the area, becoming like zombies. You never know when they might... What was that? Did you hear that? I knew it. Something's watching us. We're under attack, boys. Go Ducks.
Oh, please, Joe. Even if there was something out there, which there's not, let's get that straight. Firstly and foremostly, first, sending out ducks is literally presenting them a duck dinner for free.
It's probably just a Pidgey or something harmless in the area. I believe we are still technically in Route 10. Relax, Joe.
Joe. The big bad ghost is a 4-pound bird smaller than a frickin' cat. Terrifying.
Yeah, well, it could have been something else.
Joe, we've had enough of the delusions, buddy. Let's focus up and get ourselves ready for the day. We've got a long day ahead, and we can't afford any distractions. Lavender Town is close, and we need to make our next move.
Next move? Easy. We show up, get what we need, and move on. No need to hang around a depressing place like that. Ghosts or no ghosts, whatever. The big D Trump doesn't care about no ghosts. You can quote me on that. I never get scared. We've got badges to collect and trainers' hopes and dreams to crush into dust.
You just don't get it, Donnie, or even you, Bama. Lavender Town is more than a spooky stoppage. It's like walking into a haunted cemetery hodgepodge of horror movies. Usually people want to avoid the ghosts, but no. You guys want to walk in through the front fucking door. Don't cry to me when the ghosts come a-knocking.
Yeah, well, haunted movies are fake too, Joe, much like the votes you got towards the end of the 2020 election. Just like your fear of gaslight. It's a ghost, not a tax audit. Relax.
Of course you're more afraid of taxes and the IRS than ghosts and ghouls, Donnie. Enough messing, let's hit the road. And Joe, remember, if we do see a ghost, I'm sure it'll be more afraid of your Pikachu than you are of it.
Besides, you should really try and befriend a couple of them anyways, Biden. You know, on the account, you'll most likely be joining them pretty soon. You know, with you being over, what, 6 million years old, Sleepy? You were probably knocking about at the dawn of the dinosaurs. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, fuck you, fatty, laugh it up. Let's just get this horror show over with.
Deep breaths, Joey, old boy. Deep breaths.
In a world of screens where dreams collide, rivals join hands standing side by side. From ours halls to gaming's embrace, they embark on quest, their spirits race. In the peaks of dawn, heroes rise. From shadows deep, they reach the skies. Presidents gaming, their saga untold. In virtual realms, their legends unfold. Unity in gaming, where conflicts subside. In digital realms, they stay side by side. Through Let's Play games, their bonds redefined. In a pixel realm, destinies entwined. Digital dreamers, heroes on the screen. In the world of games, their spirits keen. From rivals to friends, their legends ignite. In the heart of the game, they unite. Through multiverse chaos, they stride as one, facing challenges until the quest is done. From powers halls to pixel planes, their unity strong, breaking all chains.
Heidi-hi, Heidi-birds, hi-ho, sleepy viewers, it's me, your favorite Aether-bound Muppet, Kermit the Frog here. Or should I say, Aether Puppet? Hee-hee-yeah! Now, before we get into today's little experiment, I gotta let you in on a very important message. You know, one of those big old disclaimer alerts, ooh, tilde spooky, right? Now, what you're about to witness, my dear unsuspecting audience, is a delightful fusion of reality and the digital void. A chaotic playground where AI-generated voices and pixelated presidents run amok, battling Pokémon, facing cosmic horrors, and maybe, just maybe, questioning their own existence. Isn't that fun? But let's get one thing absolutely crystal clear. What you're seeing here, it's all for fun. A grand illusion. A puppet, no wait, a Muppet show, if you will. None of these presidents, politicians, or Pokémon are meant to reflect their actual beliefs, personalities, or actions. Nope, not in the slightest. So don't you go crying to your government overlords, your Twitter warriors, or your favorite conspiracy forums, thinking we're out here pushing some grand political agenda, because guess what? Hey, we're not. Nope. This, my dear audience, is pure Aether-fueled entertainment, lovingly crafted by the warped minds at Prez Play Games. No politics, no agendas, just unfiltered absurdity, lovingly marinated in chaos, and served piping hot. We're just here to cause some chaos, spark a little mayhem, and make you wonder what in the name of Miss Piggy's restraining order is happening here. So, here's what you gotta do, my little marionettes. Be ready to throw logic out the window. Buckle up, smash that like button like a mallet-wielding maniac. Comment below with your bewildered thoughts, unhinged theories, and favorite moments. And subscribe if you dare to witness more of this beautiful multiversal madness. Oh, and don't forget that little notification bell. Go on, give it a ring-a-ding-ding-dong. I promise it won't summon any eldritch horrors. Probably, maybe, kinda, I think. Who knows? Hey. Now, with all that out of the way, strap yourselves in, tighten your tinfoil hats, and prepare for another mind-melting adventure in the President's Multiverse Red, Blue, and Yellow Saga. Hey, let's begin.
Well, this place it's not haunted. Look at that tower. It's like something out of a horror movie. We're definitely being watched right now. I know it.
Joe, it's just a tall building. Big whoop. You've seen skyscrapers before, right? This one just happens to look like it could use a paint job.
Of course, I have seen skyscrapers before, you dingus, but they don't tend to be filled with the graves of dead animals and haunted by ghosts.
It does feel different here. The air's heavier and the vibe is definitely somber. But come on, Joe, ghosts are not real. We've got things to do. Let's focus up and try your best to ignore the eeriness this place is extruding.
Hey, misters. Never seen you around before. Are you out-of-towners?
Why, yes, little child. We are 3 of the soon-to-be world's best Pokémon trainers. We just made it into town.
Well, welcome to this noble purple town, although there isn't really much for you Pokémon trainers to do around here, unless you are planning to explore the Ghost Tower. After all, this town is known as the grave site of Pokémon.
Ghost Tower?
Yeah, that tower over there. Although I suppose outsiders might know it better as the Pokémon Tower. It houses the bodies, souls, and spirits of dead Pokémon.
Well, that's really morbid.
So, misters, do any of you believe in ghosts?
What kind of question is that? No, kid. Ghosts aren't real.
Oh, yeah? You seem so sure. Haha, I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder? It's probably not real either.
Oh, what the shit?
See? This is what I was talking about. I told you there's something weird about this place.
Relax, guys. It's just a prank. Kid's got a questionable sense of humor. It's probably just an optical illusion created by the sun reflecting off a window nearby or something.
You think you're real funny, don't you brat, huh? I'll have you know I've scared off more ghosts than you've had hot meals, kid. I have debated against she-devils on the election debate stage, swatted away politicians so old they make the ghosts look lively, I'm telling you. You're lucky I don't call your parents about this.
Guys, I don't like this. I really don't like this. A ghost could pop out at us at any second. We should get a move on. I don't want to tempt fate.
Really? So there are believers among you lot? Hey, mister, yeah, you, the creepy-looking one, maybe should check behind you too, just in case.
Please, kid, enough is enough. You might scare our senile old buffoon of a friend here, but me, the Big D Trump, no chance.
Is that right? Well then, mister, how about a bet? You and your friends go into the Ghost Tower for an hour and prove how brave you all are.
Enough of this. That's the last straw. No way, I can't do this anymore. Look, we're not staying here another minute. Forget it. Let's get as far from this place as we can.
Oh no, Joe's scared of a kid's prank in a tall, albeit spooky-looking building full of dead things. What's next? You gonna jump at your own shadow? We aren't gonna back down from a little child.
All right. We'll play along, kid. Let's check out the tower and show Joe that there is nothing to be afraid of. We'll just go in Trump for 5 minutes ourselves. It's worth it to prove to him that there are no such thing as ghosts.
Stupid kids, always coming up with lame jokes. Fine. If it will shut old Sleepy up and show the kid how brave we real men really are, then let's do it, Barry.
I swear, if I see one more spooky thing, I'm out. I'll burn this place to the ground and find a nice, cozy Pokemon Center to stay at for the rest of this adventure.
Joe, you'll be fine. You need to calm down. Look, there's the tower entrance there.
No way, I'm not going in there. You think I'm stupid. That place is crawling with ghosts, spirits, probably even scary Pokemon. Nope, not happening. I am nearly 80 years old. I ain't wasting what potentially little time I have left on the earth getting chased and attacked by ghosts. Nope, no way, not happening.
Joe, come on. You've got to man up sometime. It's just a tower. What's the worst that could happen? I'll tell you, nothing. Just some wind and bad lighting.
Look, Joe, Trump's being Trump, but he's right. Ghosts don't exist. It's probably just Wild Ghastly or Haunter playing tricks. If you don't face this now, you'll be spooked every time someone says Lavender Town. Stay here if you want, but we're going in.
Fine, but when you two come screaming out of there after being affected by the Lavender Town syndrome, don't say I didn't warn you. I'll wait right here where it's safe-ish.
Safe-ish? Come on, Sleepy Joe. You scared of your own shadow now. Watch from the sidelines and learn from the pros. See, nothing to worry about, just a crappy, mind you, also creepy decor. Could use a Trump renovation, though. Maybe a potential purchase later on in the Trump Kanto empire. Name is still a work in progress. Oh, looks like old Sleepy decided to actually wait from the sidelines outside.
To be fair to Joe, it definitely does feel like now we have entered the building that we are currently being watched by something. Huh? What was that sound?
I have no idea, Barry. You better not be messing around.
No, seriously, Trump, I hear something.
If you are trying to scare me, stop it, seriously. It's not cool.
Okay, that's definitely not just bad lighting.
What in the name of my holy MAGA is that? A hologram? It's gotta be. It has to be fake.
Donnie, hey, Trunk, that's not fake. That's definitely not fake. I thought you weren't afraid of old stories or ghosts.
That's because in the real world they were fake news. But this isn't a story, Barry. It's a horror movie. And we're definitely in over our heads.
No, God, please, no, no. Hey, this can't be real.
Barry, we have to run right fucking now. Get a move on, man.
Oh shit, oh God, fucking damn shit. Run, run.
Is that screaming? Are they screaming? I knew it. I told them. This place is bad news.
Please, let it end, let it end.
No. No.
Please, no more.
Leave me alone.
Why did we think this was a good idea? Donnie, look, there's the exit door. Let's go.
Joe was right. We should have never gone in here in the first place. It's just a bit further to the door, Obama.
What the heck? What?
Zombies, ghosts, evil Pokémon. This place is cursed. Forget it. We're done. Nope. Never again.
Joe, you were right. There's no way this place is normal.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Nope. I'm out of here. Screw this.
Joe, wait up. You can't just leave us behind.
I hate to say it, but this time, he's got the right idea. Like I said, stupid kid, stupid zombies, and stupid ghosts. They'll rue the day they tried to scare the big D Trump and his buddies. Probably all working for Jebby. That's exactly the kind of thing he'd pull.
I'm telling you, I'm not dealing with ghost kids, ghost towers, or ghost anything. It's too much. The whispers, the chills, it's all real and it's terrifying. We need to go now before whatever's here decides we're the next ones to haunt. Come on, let's move. Fast.
Let's just see what's down this way. Worst case, we hit a dead end and have to change directions. No ghosts involved.
Well, this is better, more better. No spooky towers or creepy kids asking about ghosts. Just fresh air and a nice view of the water. If I am not wrong, this route will lead to Fuchsia City, right, Barry?
Glad to see you're finally calming down, Joe. Took long enough. Though I wouldn't be surprised if a Magikarp jumped out and gave you a heart attack.
What are you talking about? Donnie, you both saw what I did at the Ghost Tower. You also went running for your lives with me as well.
Nope, didn't happen. Did not happen. Fake news.
Leave him alone, Don. At least he's not running for the hills anymore. Let's focus on some training while we're out here.
What are you saying, Barry? Are you agreeing with the Oompa Loompa?
Nope, Biden, I am not. You're just misremembering. Nothing happened. We just decided to leave Lavender Town suddenly because we just did Biden. Leave it at that.
Okay? Okay, let's change the subject. Kablamo's really coming into his own. He's going to be unstoppable soon.
Yeah, but let's not forget who's got the most impressive team here.
To be honest, I feel that Poliwhirl's proving to be a real asset since it evolved.
Well, it did gain longer limbs and a set of arms. Of course, that's an upgrade.
What the heck is that? It's huge, and it's snoring.
Just a fat, lazy Pokemon. Probably dreaming about all the food it ate. It's a Snorlax, the ultimate roadblock. This thing's got nothing on me, though. I'll just move it.
Snorlax, huh? I've heard about these guys well on the SSN. They're famous for being really tanky and, like Donnie said, blocking paths. We're not getting through here unless we can wake it up.
All right, big guy, time to wake up. You're in the way of greatness.
Trump, it's not going to move just because you tell it to. Snorlax are known for their, let's call it, extreme dedication to napping.
Maybe we can just walk around it?
Not unless you've got Surf and a Pokemon that can use it, Joe. This bridge is the only way across.
He doesn't look so tough. Maybe Kablamo can nudge him awake?
You realize Snorlax outweighs a Wartortle by several magnitudes, Joe.
Well, what if we use water gun to try and wake or move him?
Oh, great. Biden's big plan is to give it a bath. That'll do the trick.
We're going to need something more effective. Maybe a poke flute? I remember reading about those somewhere, but I don't think we've seen one yet.
I've got a better idea. What if we confiscate whatever food it's holding? Bet it's got something delicious stashed away. You know, leftover item or whatever it's called.
Trump, there's no leftovers in Gen 1. That item doesn't even exist yet.
That's quitter talk, Obama. This Snorlax clearly has something it's hiding, and I'm going to find it.
Donnie, I don't think this is a good idea.
I'm telling you, Trump, if you wake it up, we're going to have a problem.
Oh, man, it's waking up. I told you this was a bad idea.
Trump, I am warning you, don't do it.
Relax. It's just stretching or something. Probably too
Come on,
lazy
Donnie,
to...
don't... Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. I was just joking. It was a joke. Come on, Snorlax. You don't have to be a liberal about this. Maybe we could strike a deal?
You just had to try and steal from the Snorlax. Looks like Barry.
Johnny.
And Joey are
Blasting
blasting off again. Wee, I'm flying, Jack. Why am I flying? And who's
This
Jack?
cannot, and I mean really cannot go
Too
on
late.
the
It's
internet.
already uploaded to the channel.
Barry, this is not the
Please,
time for
God,
the fourth wall break.
No.
What just happened? I thought he was going to eat us. So what do we do now? Just turn back?
Well, Joe, unless you plan on taking on that behemoth of a monster, I think we're stuck otherwise. I believe a strategic retreat is in order. Not my fault. It can't take a joke.
Yeah, I have to agree with Trump on this one. Looks like we don't have a choice. Besides, we're clearly not ready for it yet. That's the last time we let you mess with a sleeping Pokemon. Let's just head back to Lavender Town and figure out a plan.
Back to Lavender Town? No way, I'm not going near that tower again. You two can deal with it. I'll wait outside or something.
Oh, come on, Sleepy Joe. You can keep the ghosts company while we figure out what to do.
Not funny, Donnie. Not funny at all.
Yeah, Trump, you saw what I saw. Let's not make enemies with the restless spirits.
Obama, I thought on the way to here we had a silent agreement to never speak of that moment again. Didn't happen. Nope, not at all. And if you say it did, well, that is just fake news. I'm telling you.
You're right, but let's just agree as well to not make the spirits and ghosts that we both agree don't exist, and that we didn't have to run for our lives from angrier at us than they already are. We can skirt around the outskirts of the town and head west towards Celadon City, using routes 8 and 7 along that way to train up and head for the Celadon City Gym.
Sounds like a better plan.
Celadon City, huh? I like the sound of that city.
Please, you only like it because it has Don in its name.
No, not at all. It just sounds like a very strong and smart city, full of winners.
6 hours later. Ah, you traveling Pokemon trainers. It's always refreshing to see such eager faces in a place like this. It's not often we get visitors here in Lavender Town. Most pass through quickly, if they come at all.
Good day, sir. Well, we're on a bit of a journey ourselves, just trying to figure out what comes next. You seem to know your way around here. Any chance you could help us with some guidance?
And believe me, Doc, we're not here for the ambiance. No offense, but this place could use a little less gloom and doom.
Yeah, it's kind of got that whole haunted vibe going on, doesn't it? Real spooky. You don't have any ghosts around here, do you?
Hee. No ghosts here, good sir. At least, none that I've seen. I take it you lot experience the terror that comes with exploring the Pokemon Tower without preparing or having guidance? Guidance, Well, Lavender Town is a place that teaches us much about the past and loss. It holds a history richer than many realize.
Well, sir.
My name is Fuji. I used to be a doctor, but I tend to go by Mr. now that I have settled down and retired. But I guess it just depends on what you prefer.
Okay, Dr. Fuji, you worked hard for that title, most likely. My name's Barack Obama. These two clowns are my friends, Joseph Biden and Donald Trump. We are trying to find the way that will lead us to Route 8 so we can travel to Celadon City. We got turned around while in this town due to all the ghosts and spooky locals that for some reason just stare silently or try to pull pranks on us.
Haha, yes. Yes, the locals can be rather eerie when one is not used to being around the occult.
The occult? Nope. We definitely don't want to mess you with that.
It's okay, Mr. Biden. There should be no ghosts out at the moment. Just kids and their rather rambunctious pranks. Try not to pay them any mind. And Mr. Obama, Route 8 is to the westward direction of the town.
Thank you, Doc. Appreciate the directions. But we really do need to be getting out of this creepy town.
But you look like travelers with a purpose. Aiming to become the Pokemon champion, I assume. Am I right?
Of course, we're trainers. The best, actually. Probably the best this region has ever seen. If there's anyone who knows how to win in style, it's me.
Confidence is an important trait for a trainer, though some might say humility is just as valuable.
I am a very humble person, if I do say so myself, Doc. Thanks for noticing.
I'm sure, Mr. Trump, no problem.
So, what brings you to a place like this? You seem more, science-y than spiritual.
Oh, sharp observation. I did have other pursuits in my younger days. Research, experiments. Things that pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible. Aimed to do everything medically possible to save my daughter Amber. Failed miserably. But now, I prefer the quiet. There's a peace here, even amidst the sadness.
You said research. What kind of research are we talking about?
Oh, you know. Genetics, evolution, cloning, enhancing what already exists. Projects that sometimes brought me pride and sometimes regret. Deep regret. Creation is a gift, but it's not without consequence. Sometimes the things we create outgrow their purpose. They become something beyond our control. But enough of my rambling. You're trainers, and I think I have something that might interest you. This is Slowpoke. It's been in my care for some time now. Its previous trainer, well, let's just say they weren't a good fit. It was abandoned, left behind without purpose. I think it's time Slowpoke found a home where it can thrive. What do you say? Perhaps one of you would be willing to take it in?
Slowpoke? Really? Dopey and slow? Thanks, but no thanks. Look at it. It's the Sleepy Joe of Pokémon. I need winners on my team, Doc. Pokémon with strength, style, and a bit of pizzazz. This one, too slow, too dopey. I am sure he is a good Pokémon, don't get me wrong. but not my type of choice for a party member.
No worries, Mr. Trump. There is no pressure to take it. How about you, Mr. Obama? Would you be interested in taking it in?
It's a generous offer, but my team's in a good place right now. I'm focused on training what I already have. Thank you, though.
This slowpoke needs a good trainer to guide it. It's special, but it needs someone with patience and understanding. I think you're the right person for the job. It may be slow, but it's loyal and dependable. Just needs the right trainer to bring out its potential. What do you think, Mr. Biden? Would you like him?
Me? Wow, thank you, Doc. Well, gee, I'd be honored. Look at this little guy. He's perfect. Slow and steady wins the race, right? I'll take it. Slowboat's got that laid-back charm. And you know what? Zen-like focus or not, I think it's got potential. I will call him Zenzo.
A fine choice. I think Slowpoke will do well with you. Take good care of him. Zenzo, was it?
You got it. Welcome to the team, Zenzo.
Congrats, Joe. Slowpoke's a solid addition.
Zenzo? What is that, some kind of meditation retreat? Good luck with your brainless husk of a Pokemon, Joe. Honestly, it is a perfect match. Slowpoke for Slow Joe. Couldn't have planned it better myself.
Careful, Don. Zenzo might surprise you. Despite the Pokedex calling it the dopey Pokemon, dopey doesn't necessarily mean weak, after all. Plus, it is part psychic type, so it definitely has a lot of potential. It just takes a patient trainer to bring out that potential, of course.
Thank you, Dr. Fuji. We'll take good care of it.
There's strength in patience. Remember that. And be careful. Lavender Town has its share of shadows, some of which are more dangerous than others. There has been rumors of individuals in black cloaks causing mischief, along with some rocket gang grunts poaching the local Pokémon of the area. To think, all those years ago, trying to unlock the secrets of power for that organization, and now, to see what it's become, a rotten group of run-of-the-mill poachers. At least, they haven't figured out I am living here.
Excuse me, sir, did you say something?
Oh, nothing of importance. Just an old man reminiscing. Good luck on your journey, trainers, and be vigilant. This world has its share of challenges. Some seem rather unnatural recently. Others seem predictable, as one would expect. No matter what, you three can only face them together. As a team with your Pokémon pals, please do try to take care, my new friends. And know you three will always be welcome in my home here in Lavender Town, that is. Aha, if you can stomach the eerie feeling that comes naturally to this little mountainside town.
Zenzo's going to be my weight, guys. That laid-back energy, that's pure strategy. Nobody's going to see it coming. Man, I got to say, I feel like my team's really coming together now.
Yeah, real impressive, Joe. Nothing says intimidating like a Pokemon that is more dumber than you. Brain-dead Biden. I'm sure it'll be devastating in about two or three business days when it finally realizes a battle has started.
Let's give Joe some credit, Don. Slowpoke may be slow, but it can pack a punch. Not everything's about brute strength. Besides, you're the one who's overdue for a new Pokemon.
Maybe, but let's be honest. If your Pokemon takes longer to process a battle than Joe does to finish a sentence, you've got a problem. And overdue, my team is already elite. Every member is a winner. But you know what? Fine, I'll show you how it's done. Next Pokemon I see is mine.
You know what, man? You just wait. Zenzo's going to come in clutch one day. You're going to eat those words faster than a Trump Tower steak.
All right, you two, let's stay focused. This route's got some interesting Pokemon, and I wouldn't mind catching something new.
See? Even the wild Pokemon recognize greatness. This Growlithe knows it belongs on the Trump team.
Or is growling because you're invading its territory? Either way, better catch it before it burns your ego.
Now this is more like it. A strong, brave, powerful Growlithe. This is exactly the kind of Pokemon a leader should have.
Yeah, Growlithe is a real solid choice. Loyal, protective, breathes fire. Sounds just like a good Secret Service dog.
Exactly. This is the ultimate guard dog. I mean, look at him. This is the kind of Pokemon that says, nobody's getting past me unless I say so. Welcome to the team, Apollo. You will make for a most excellent party member.
Looks like Trump finally joined the rest of the last 150 years of presidents and finally got a presidential dog.
Only took him losing his presidency to me to do so, but progress is progress.
Eat it, nerds. I was clearly just waiting for the best pooch of them all.
Whatever you say, Donnie, whatever you say.
Best guard dog in Kanto. Nobody's getting past this guy. He's got loyalty, firepower, and class, just like me.
Guard dog? More like a puppy. Bet Zenzo could outwit him in a staring contest.
Please, your Zenzo would probably forget what it was doing halfway through.
Well, what do we have here? Looks like the Pokemon world isn't done giving us surprises.
Go on, Barry. Let's see if you can keep up with Donnie's elite Kefir skills.
Now there's something I wasn't expecting. Vulpix, huh? This one's got some style. Easy there, little one. No need to run. Cinder, that's what I'll call her. She's got grace, elegance, and a fiery spirit. Just what I like in a team member.
Grace and elegance? What are you running, a dance studio? Gruff here is a real fighter, not some prissy fox.
Solid name, Barry. Classy, but with a little bit of heat to it.
Sure, if you want a Fox News Pokemon. Meanwhile, I'm over here catching something actually tough.
Race can be deadly, Don. Remember that.
You know, I think my team needs some firepower, too.
Oh, don't even start, Joe. You can't just copy me and Barry because we got fire types.
You'll get your chance, Joe. Besides, knowing you, you'll end up with something ridiculous.
Like a Vaporeon.
Why a Vaporeon, Sleepy?
Right, that's a solid choice. Bulky, good special stats and a strong water type. Makes sense. What brought that on?
Oh, Barry, you don't understand. We're not talking about the average water Pokemon here. Vaporeon is the peak of Pokemon. It's not just a great battler. It's got everything.
What the hell are you talking about, Joe?
You see, Donnie, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon with humans.
Hold on, what?
Joe, I swear to God, if you don't stop that sentence right now.
Due to its size, warm body temperature, and hydration levels, the Vaporeon is the perfect.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And if you go on Reddit, 4chan, or even Rule 34, you'll see.
Why the hell have you been looking at Vaporeon on Rule 34? What is wrong with you?
Joe, please tell me you don't visit them sites on the presidential computer and that you didn't seriously read a Reddit essay about why Vaporeon is special.
Oh, yes, I did, and not just Reddit, 4chan, or Rule 34, Barry. I've seen it all. The stats, the lore, videos, the science of it all. Did you know it can breathe underwater? Imagine the possibilities.
Joseph, I need you to never talk. Ever. Ever again.
This is the worst conversation I've ever been a part of.
And this was your vice president and the current president of the best country in the world today?
What? I don't see the problem. It's all science, fellas.
More like science fiction. Barry, we need to stop this man.
It will be science once I get to test it out.
I don't think we can. It might already be too late.
This is worse than the ghost town.
Well, when I do get my Vaporeon, you'll both see. It's perfect.
Trump, I think we need to make sure he never gets a water stone. Ever.
Agreed. First thing we do in Celadon, buy every single damn one.
What was that? I was just thinking about how soft Vaporeon must be.
I'm gonna be sick. Let's move on from this quickly and change the topic of conversation before Joe has a heart attack and we catch his brain rot.
Agreed.
Let's see here. Meowth, the scratch cat Pokemon, known for its ability to collect and hoard shiny objects, has a natural talent for generating wealth. as it can use payday to create coins out of nowhere.
Donnie, what exactly are you scheming now?
Oh, nothing much, Barry. Just thinking about how to increase my financial portfolio in this game.
Wait, hold up. Your what?
My financial portfolio? Sleepy Joe. The economy. Say, you two are playing Pokémon like peasants, just catching Pokémon and battling, but me, I'm thinking bigger, way bigger. The biggest that could ever be thought.
And by bigger, I assume you mean some kind of shady, morally questionable loophole.
Bingo, Barry. You get it.
Why do I feel like I'm going to regret asking about this?
Behold, Muth. This little guy has the move Payday, which literally prints money after every battle. Every battle, Barry. Do you understand what that means? I catch one of these, I set up a battle farm, and boom. I'm raking in more cash than Team Rocket's money laundering operation.
You want to turn a Muth into a one Pokemon economic empire.
Exactly. It's like having a personal gold mine, but better. No mining, no labor, just money on demand. Frankly, it's genius.
Donnie, it's a cat, not the Federal Reserve.
Wrong. It's literally a walking ATM. Honestly, I am surprised there are not more business people capturing whole prides of these cats. Oh, there it is. That's my golden ticket. Finally a meows, huh? Finally a meows. Looks like it knows its place. Come here, buddy. You're about to be part of something big.
Well, Donnie, you wanted one. Let's see if you can actually catch it.
Watch him mess this up.
All right, let's do this. No room for failure. Meowth, you're hired. Yes, I did it. Another perfect addition to Team Trump.
You threw like 3 Pokeballs. Calm down.
I'm surprised you didn't try to negotiate with it first.
Oh, I did. I call it the Trump special. I present a deal so good that they don't realize they don't have a choice.
So, what's the name? Going to name it Cash Cow, or I guess Cat in this case, Don?
Mr. Whiskers.
Whispers?
No, Mr. Whiskers. It's sophisticated, classy, and perfect for a money-printing machine like this little guy.
You caught a money-printing cat, and that's the name you go with?
Mr. Whiskers is a distinguished name, Joe. It commands respect.
I don't know, Donnie. Feels kind of basic and very unlike you.
I was expecting something like Stock Market Paul or Wall Street Cat from him.
Well, he has went with Mr. Whiskers, huh? Congrats on the catch-all the same, Trump. I bet he'll adore your coins and shiny trophies down.
Oh, no. See, you think it's a normal name, but that's how you underestimate it. This guy's going to be my biggest earner yet, and I got to keep it simple, because that's branding, baby.
Well, whatever works for you, Donnie. Just don't let him steal your wallet.
Next thing you know, Don's going to try turning Mr. Whiskers and Gruff into his campaign mascot.
Say what you want, but honestly, Sleepy, that ain't a half-bad idea. Dogs and cats make excellent marketing tools, and on this team of mine, they both will be unstoppable. Gruff, Mr. Whiskers. Both winners, just like me. You know, I've got a roughing it thing. It's overrated. When I build Trump Tower, Kanto across this entire region, I'll make sure it has luxury camping suites. None of this dirt and bugs nonsense.
You'd probably charge a fortune just to sleep on site, Don. But hey, at least Zenzo here doesn't mind the dirt. He's got that chill vibe, like a little something.
Zenzo's got more patience than a lot of us, it seems, Joe. Though I will say, today's been productive. A Slowpoke, a Growlithe, a Meowth, and a Vulpix. Our teams are shaping up nicely.
Shaping up? Barry, my team is already elite. Gruff, Kaboom, MAGA Flame, Mr. Whiskers, Zelda, Buzzforce, Nope Rope, King Donnie, Kraken. They're a winning lineup. Meanwhile, you're over there with little Kinder. Sounds like the name of a campfire snack.
It's Cinder, Donnie, and Cinder's got more grace than half your team combined, Don. Plus, she doesn't need a gimmick to prove her worth, unlike some people. And let's not forget the strengths of the rest of my lineup. Drill, Sparky, Drone, Scamp, Shroom, Splash, and Obama Soar.
Yeah, Donnie, you're over here talking about elite teams, but I've got Zenzo, Thunderbud, Happy, Ducks, Bananas, Texan, Star, Kablamo, and Mega Man. Slow and steady wins the race, pal.
Slow and steady wins nothing, Joe. Zenzo's about as fast as your internet connection. Meanwhile, Gruff's out here breathing fire and taking names.
All right, you two, let's save the trash talk for the battlefield. Besides, Joe, I'm more worried about that worryingly strange obsession you have with Vaporeon.
What? Vaporeon's the coolest, Barry. It's elegant, it's water too, and, it's just great.
Coolest, huh? That sounded more like creepiest. What exactly are you planning for that poor Vaporeon once you get one?
Don't answer that, Joe. Please don't. I'm already regretting bringing it up.
Hey, you guys are just jealous. You didn't think of it first. Vaporeon's top tier, and when I get one, you'll see.
Yeah, we need to do something about this before it gets out of hand. No way I'm letting him get one of those things.
Agreed. We'll make a quick trip to Celadon in a little bit. Buy every water stone in stock if we have to.
You guys plotting something? You better not be planning to steal my dream Pokemon.
Nothing like that, Joe. Just talking strategy for Celadon, you know, the gym, the big city. Lots to look forward to.
Yeah, lots of opportunities, Joe. But for now, let's call it a day. Big gym day tomorrow, you know. Lots of walking around a new city, and I need my beauty sleep.
No amount of beauty sleep is going to fix that orange glow, you Oompa Loompa.
All right, Barry. Operation Save Kanto from Biden's weird Vaporeon obsession is a go. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's just make this quick before Joe wakes up and starts asking questions.
Quick and clean. Just how I like my business deals. Let's move.
Vaporeon, water elegance, top tier.
You know, this whole thing is Joe's fault. Who talks about Pokémon like that? Vaporeon? Really? Creepiest thing I've ever heard.
Are you really surprised? Because, well, at least it's consistent with Joe. He's always been unique. But yeah, this obsession is definitely in weird territory.
I'll say. If we let him get that water stone, who knows what kind of monologues we'll be forced to sit through. Oh, look at my beautiful Vaporeon, the pinnacle of evolution and compatible Pokemon. No thanks. I don't want to be the one who accidentally walks into that tent if he gets one.
There it is, the Celadon City Department Store. Let's grab the stones and get out before Sleepy wakes up and realizes we are gone and wanders off alone by himself. Hopefully no one will remember us to recognize us later when we come back to the Celadon Department Store with Joe.
Recognize us? Please, Barry, we're legends. But yeah, let's keep it low-key. Don't want to deal with Joey's bitching tomorrow. Excuse me, cashier. All the water stones you have in stock, including the ones you have in reserve and out back. Literally, all of them.
Sorry, sir. Did you ask for all of them?
Sorry did I stutter, Mr. Minimum Wage Cashier. Are we going to have a problem? Should I ask for your manager?
Come on, Donnie, don't be like that. You're standing out too much. And yes, my store guy, we are serious. We want all your water stones. We are having, you see.
Sir, we are having a private event with different high-value clients and the bigwigs of Kanto. It's meant to be on the down low. A lot of them actually have a big favoring towards water Pokemon. So we were planning to put on a water stone evolution bonanza for them, but it is meant to be on the down low.
Oh, okay, sir. We will just need both of your signatures, and the sale should be fine to go through. Currently, we have about 999 water stones in store, and probably another few thousand at our on-site warehouses. Will that be enough?
It's a start. Not that we are trying to, but we just want to make sure that we leave none of them behind here in Celadon City after the event, to build the uniqueness of the event.
Oh, okay. Will you have enough money between the two of you to buy all these stones?
Yes, don't worry. Believe it or not, we two are both a millionaire and a billionaire. We can cover it. I hope. Waha.
Right. Trump lets store all these water stones in the PC item storage drive.
Well, Barry, I'd say this mission was a huge success. Biden's never getting his hands on one of these bad boys.
You mean it'll be a success if we make it back without waking him up? Let's not celebrate just yet.
Water elegance. Top tier.
Perfect. He'll never know what hit him. Crisis averted, Barry. You're welcome. Aye.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually, but for now, let's get some sleep. Big day tomorrow.
Man, I had the craziest dream last night. I was surrounded by water stones, and you two were running after them so that I couldn't get my Vaporeon. Never mind. Probably just my imagination.
Yeah, Joe, just your imagination. Nothing weird going on here. Let's move on before you start dreaming up Pikachu riding a Lapras or something.
Let's focus on the task at hand. Celadon City is just ahead, and we've got a lot of ground to cover. Gym challenges, training, maybe even some shopping. Sounds like a busy day.
Shopping? Hey, maybe we can stop by the department store and check out their water stones. Just in case Zenzo gets lonely and needs some Vaporeon come.
Yeah, sure, Joe. Let's see how things go. First, we need to reach Celadon and get a feel for the city. It's one of the biggest in Kanto. Lots to explore.
Exactly. We'll see what's worth our time, and who knows, maybe I'll scout out a location for the first ever Kanto Celadon Trump Tower. Celadon deserves a bit of class.
Here we go again. You've been in Kanto for what, over 60 days, and you're already trying to monopolize the real estate market? What's next? Trump-branded Pokeballs?
Don't give him ideas, Joe. Let's keep moving. We've got work to do.
Zenzo's really been starting to grow on me. There's something calming about having him around, like he's always in the moment.
Calm? More like comatose. That slowpoke's probably still processing yesterday's lunch.
Give him credit, though. Zenzo's got potential, and honestly, Joe's team is shaping up pretty well, even if we all know he's going to obsess over his dream Vaporeon.
Hey, I've got a strategy. Vaporeon is a solid Pokemon. Plus, it's...
Creepy. That's what it is, Joe. Let's leave it at that.
All right, enough about Vaporeon. Let's focus on the road ahead. Celadon's just over that hill. Gym challenges, trainers, and maybe some answers about what we're really doing here.
Gentlemen, welcome to Celadon City, the future site of the Trump Empire in Kanto. Let's make some moves.
Let's just make it through the day without turning the city into your personal playground, Don.
And maybe we'll see some EVs. Some cool Pokemon stuff.
If only I could understand. So much loss, so many mistakes, and yet history repeats itself. When will they learn? I really am sorry, Amber. Who's there? I was wondering after meeting those 3 trainers when someone would show up.
Well. Nothing quite like the stench of old memories and lingering regrets. It's almost poetic, isn't it?
Oh yes, quite the haunted little place, isn't it? Ghosts and sorrow, such a delightful mix. Almost reminds me of Brexit negotiations. Nothing but wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Fascinating. This tower is outdated, inefficient, filled with echoes of weak minds clinging to sentimental relics. And yet, there's potential here.
Potential indeed, Forge. But let's focus on the task at hand. We need Fuji, his knowledge, his research. The Aether Queen wants results, and we don't fail Her Majesty, do we?
I said, who's there?
Dr. Fuji, it's been a while. We've come to discuss your past endeavors.
I truly have no idea to what you three are talking about. Why would you disturb this tower, the resting place of so many Pokémon that have passed on?
Ah, Doctor, you wound me. No words of protest, no desperate cries for help. I almost wanted a little resistance. It would have made this so much more fun.
Tut, tut, tut. Old man, you look absolutely dreadful. Then again, being a fossil trapped in the past tends to do that to people. Perhaps it's time for a new legacy, old chap.
Your research on genetic manipulation, fascinating, truly, but like most antiquated minds, you've failed to embrace the future. You've held back progress. Now we'll correct that. Well,
I've left that life behind. I want no part in your schemes. You don't understand what you're playing with. This isn't science, it's madness. You think you're creating something greater, but all you're doing is repeating history's failures.
Oh, but the boss insists your research into Pokemon genetics is invaluable.
Especially projects involving unique creations.
Oh, but we do understand, Doctor, and soon you will too. You see, knowledge like yours, it doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to the Aether Queen.
If you take me, I won't be the only one who suffers. Innocent lives will be caught in your group's attempts at conquest. You and them rockets. You've all already taken too much. Those experiments were mistakes. I won't let you exploit Pokemon any further.
Speaking of taking what we want by force, let's get you to cooperate a little more, shall we? Maybe then you will be more open to hearing us out.
Oh, what have you done?
Target neutralized. And we got a pretty Marowak skull to sell off in the process. What should we do with the runt?
Run away, little one. Get away from here.
It's pathetic. It's always the same, isn't it? Crying, whining, like that ever changes anything.
The tragedy of it all. Life is so cruel sometimes, isn't it?
it was a necessary loss. Weakness cannot be tolerated.
You don't have a choice. The Aether Queen has big plans, and your knowledge is the key.
You won't get away with this.
Oh, but we already have, good doctor. And soon, the whole world will be the Aether Queen's plaything, too. Also, Giovanni told us to send his regards, as he had other matters to attend to and couldn't be here himself in person. Grunts, Giovanni paid a little extra to make sure the good doctor here learns the consequences to disobeying and betraying him, and also for running away from Team Rocket. You two rough him up a little more for your boss. Ensure he won't have any bright ideas of trying to run away. And for you two, Aether Forge and Aether Clown.
Sorry, but it's Crown, not Clown.
I don't care. You two are to rile up the spirits of this tower, have them haunt the whole building, and use the rocket grunts to aid you in securing the building, while I continue the negotiations with the sweet old doctor here. I am sure he will soon start to see things the Aether way.
Please clap.